every day, laying in bed. Well, you don't have to be a prophet to know that he's going to be poor. Because what he's doing is going to lead him to this place. Right? It's what it's a path. He's on that. Ain't no way around it. You ain't no way around it. What he's doing, if you keep doing that, you're going to end up here. It's a journey. Blessings and curses, they're journeys, it's a path. So God was saying, if you do what I say, you're going to be blessed. The end of that journey is a blessing. Or even on the journey is a blessing, right? Mm-hmm. But if you don't do what I say, the end of that is a different way. It's a path. It's not going to be good. It's going to be a curse. It's going to be something bad waiting for you and something bad on the way. It's a path, right? So it's a journey. It's a journey. And don't get me wrong. You don't just get the blessing or the curse at the end. It is on the way. But the point is, it's a path. It's a journey. It's a journey. So God says, I said before you, he gave us a choice. He said, I said before you life and death, blessings and curse. He said, you choose. Right? You choose. You choose. What you do will set you on a path or on a course in a direction. What we do, right? It sets us on a course, on a path, whether good or bad. So the end will be either blessed or cursed, obedience or disobedience, right? We're talking about family. I'm just laying the foundation. So we're on a path. Somebody said path. A path, a journey. We're all on a journey. But God has called the family to travel together. Yes, indeed. This is what we are supposed to do. We're supposed to travel as one. No person in the Bible or in history was flawless, except one, with Jesus Christ. Nobody else. And but just so you know, even the word perfect in the Bible, this helped me a lot. The word perfect in the Bible, there was no word in the original Hebrew language that really meant perfect the way we speak of. They didn't speak of a person being flawless. The word perfect, when you look it up, it means complete. Complete. Whole. Nothing is missing. Right? It comes from a word that means to finish. That gives a different context. Complete. Paul said, I finished my course. Jesus said on the cross, it is finished. So nobody's perfect, but it's good. It's always good to examine ourselves, right? Make sure that we're in the faith. Make sure that we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. Grandma used to say, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Before I cracked up when I first heard her say that. She used to say that all the time. Check yourself. She used to say, check yourself before you wreck yourself. And I fell out my chair at first. I was like, no, she ain't heard this. But that's true. We have to check ourselves constantly. Every man is right in his own eye, so we constantly check. So we all want to increase and grow. Yeah. Yes. So it's good. But God specifically called us to be complete, whole, right? That's really what the word salvation means. It's complete, whole, completely free, completely whole, completely good. Nothing is missing. Nothing is missing in salvation. Nothing is missing. Woo, spiritually or naturally. Right? Nothing is supposed to be missing. That's not how it is supposed to be. This is my thing. I want to know how it is supposed to be. Yeah. Even Jesus' name, Yeshua, in the original language means completely whole, free, safe. Not to get too deep, but God uses your family to complete you. God put something on the planet. He put something in motion to solve, to answer a lot of your prayers. He called it family. Mm-hmm. Woo! I was talking to one of my relatives last night, and I was talking to him about how in the Bible, the nation of Israel was a nation. Right? A lot of people think nations is ethnicities, but nation really was a family. Right? Israel, Jacob had 12 sons. His sons were brothers. Each one of his sons fathered a tribe. Right? Each tribe was made up of clans. Each clan was made up of households. But it was all one family. So this was what a nation was in the Bible. There's a couple other places, Joshua 7:14, and a couple other places where they break that down like that. Well, it was interesting that when you think about your family, like this family, like Anderson's family, okay, I'll say myself. Well, all of us, we have 2 parents, 4 grandparents, 8 grandparents, 16 great-greats, and it keeps doubling. But when you get up to, and I did get on the calculator, when you get up to your 8th great-grandparent, which would be 10 generations up, you're talking about, if you can imagine this, you're talking about 1,024 8th great-grandparents, just on that level. Everybody in here has 1,024 8th great-grandparents, and it just keeps doubling after that, right? So I'm trying to give you an idea of how big your family really is, because each one of them 1,024 8th great-grandparents, they have descendants. We don't even, right? So this is how the Israelites were in the Bible, in the millions of people, but it was all family. Now, if you can think about it on that level, I'm going back to the way it's supposed to be. So when we think about it on that level, the family would be self-sufficient. There would be nothing lacking in the family. There would be men set in place, and he was telling me something that really encouraged me about the men coming together, and we'll talk about that another time. But there was men set in place, and I'll read some books, some Hebrews over in Africa, and how the family structure is, and how the men take care of the children. Nobody calls each other cousins or anything like that. All of the cousins call each other brother and sister, and they call them uncle, they call them all mom and dad. It's a totally different concept. But the thing is, everybody, they're being covered. The umbrella is much bigger. Much bigger. So you don't have, and what I'm speaking to is the problem of our children trying to find family in the streets, different things like that. These are the solutions that God put on the planet. He called it our family.
Amen.
So God called us to move as one. I could show you many passages in the Bible where Jesus even talked about your family's supposed to be first. I wish I had time, but Matthew 10:5-6, when Jesus called his disciples together, when he chose his disciples, it says, Matthew 10:5, it says, Then these 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying, Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any. Now he hadn't been long before named all of his disciples, and he says, Don't go into the way of the Gentiles. He says, and into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not. So he said, don't go that way. He's talking about where they should go first. Somebody say first.
First.
He's talking about where they should go first. Because charity begins where?
At home.
At home. We have to have a clear path. It has to be clear, right? It has to be clear. So he says, don't go into the way of the Gentiles and into the city of the Samaritans, enter ye not. This is Jesus talking. He said, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house, which means the family of Israel. He says, he's telling them what to do. So I'm just making a point. He was saying, because he was of the house, so this was supposed to go to the family first. And the context behind it is the law or the commandments, the covenant was to Israel. So it would be only right when Jesus came back, he would send the gospel to Israel first, right? Paul said in Romans 1:16, for I'm not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ, for it is the power of God unto salvation to all who believe, but to the Jew first, then to the Greeks, to the Gentiles. So he was making a point. This all I can go on and on. There is a consistent instruction that it starts at home. It starts at home, and we all know this, I believe, but I had never seen it in the scriptures so profound, but it is concrete. Even 1 Timothy talks about 5 and 4. He talks about if any widow has children or nephews, the word nephews would mean grandchildren, if they have children or grandchildren, let them first show piety, which means the godly duties, at home. 1 Timothy 5 and 4. First, be a Christian or whatever you are at home first, and require or take care of your parents. It says, for this is acceptable unto God. So